There's Marcus. Just got on. Give me a second here. I'm trying to figure some stuff out here tonight. Hopefully there's more people getting on soon. I got my coffee cup. Everybody watching college football today? Ducks don't play till 8 o'clock, so I want to do this now, get it over with before their game started. I got a long night ahead of me. I don't know why they do that with these games since it's 11 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know where you are, Marcus. I forgot. And I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube slow rolls the comments too, because it seems like it takes forever for me to get a response from somebody. So it makes it flow shitty. It makes people leave. Can't be my webcam. This is a $2,500 computer. I just got it. It's really fast and my internet's really good. So I don't know what's going on. Here, I'm gonna turn on some background music. There we go. That's better. What I really want is Ted Cook to get back on here. Hopefully he's not doing anything tonight. That guy likes drama, that's for sure. I don't. Annabelle says hello. Hi, Annabelle. You like my blue on hat? You must be the only one here. It says I only got one person watching. Okay, that's wonderful. Hopefully that was your thumbs up. Let her type something. Probably some okay. Works for me. Oh, we got 3. Who's number 3? We got Marcus, Teresa. Who else is on here? We can talk HVAC. We can talk sports. We can talk relationships. We can talk whatever you guys want. That's what I'm here for. Start firing questions. I'm here. I'll be here till probably about 7:45, I'm thinking. Maybe. Get some thumbs up, guys. Come on, let's go. Hmm. God, they really slow roll these comments, I'll tell you. Has sales dropped down in your area? Only by my own account. Kind of purposely. Z. Marcus. No, I mean, when you're a referral based business, you can make as much money as you want. It's how hard do you want to work. And my sales go down. It's because of me. It's because of how hard I'm working. So doesn't have anything to do with the market. The good contractors survive. The shitty ones, the fly by night guys, are the ones that suffer when things slow down. Like I was looking at so I've been working on my taxes because I filed an extension, and I had months last year where I did $80,000 as a one by myself, one guy, and then I had a month where I did 3,000. I did one small job, so and that was because of me, not because of the market. It all evens out. You can make as much money as you want to make in this business. How hard do you want to work? Me, I like to work about 3 days a week, honestly. I worked for too many companies that worked me to the bone 7 days a week. I hurt. Work harder, make that money for the wife so we can gamble more. We can gamble plenty anyway. We don't need to be like that guy, Vegas Matt, that is spending $50,000 a day. It's not his money, though. It's YouTube's money. Everybody's impressed by how that guy spends so much money on the slot machines every day, but you got to understand what he's raking in. What do I do for retirement? Well, I've had multiple 401ks, and I'm kind of afraid of them at the moment. I mean, we have our house. That's a good thing to fall back on. Real estate's always good. Wife's got a 401k. We got money. We're starting to put money away in savings and stuff. So we got stuff going on. Stuff. I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to get it too into it here on a live chat. But we're okay. Better than I was about 5 to 6 years ago. That's for sure. You can go up really quick, and you can fall down really quick. I've been at rock bottom at least 5 or 6 times in my adult life, from the age of 17 till now. I'll be 47 in a week, and I've been the highest of highs, and I've been the lowest of lows 5 or 6 times. It's never been consistent. Can't take it with you. You had to do all over again, resi or commercial. I mean, I don't think it would matter much. I prefer the face to face with the residential, and talking to the families and the customers. The husbands and wives, and trying to give them a solution in their residential property, their home. Commercials a little more informal. You're there most of the time when the end user's not there. It's not as personal. And I hate going to the same place days on end. So if I had to do it all over again, I would do residential every single day and twice on Sunday. That's just me, though. I know a lot of you guys are commercial industrials, where the money's at, but it's not all about the money either. It's doing things that you want to do. And hey, I'm at the age I can still do it all over again if I want to. But I don't think I'll ever do commercial. I don't like that. I don't like that environment. I don't like working around other trades. I don't like having a park where they tell me to, stuff like that. I don't like commercial, and I don't like new construction residential job sites either, especially ones that make you wear hard hats. It's just a joke. I like to work on my terms. I get kind of grumpy when I can't work on my own terms. That's why I'm self-employed. And I shouldn't get so grumpy. Thanks for the questions too. I appreciate it. Oh, so you're not even in the trade. Our bird song. What's your name? And what's your age? And I'll tell you. I'll give you the rundown on if I think that you should do it or you should not do it. I'll give you my honest opinion because it's got its highs, it's got its pros and cons. Bill, 27. Yeah, you're still young enough to get into it. I got into it 10 years before you did. I was 17 and I got into it. So pretty much all I've ever known in my adult life. So, but to answer your question, well, it wasn't, well, you asked for advice. It depends if you got good knees and a good back, and you feel like you can do the physical part of it, and then you're able to pick up things mentally here and there, because you won't have to pick up the mental real quick if you start for somebody. But just keep in mind, the faster that you pick up the mental, the more money you're going to make. Because if you just know the physical part of it, they're just going to run you to the ground. You got to be able to work independently and do things by yourself. I still struggle with that. Sometimes I don't have any sometimes I don't have any motivation because I'm by myself. I get bored. Yeah, I'm sure Bill doesn't live anywhere near Oregon. I screwed around in college, got a business degree I can't do anything with. Yeah. Just don't tell me it's a liberal arts degree. If it's a bit, I'm assuming it's a BA. So, yeah, when I was younger, in my early 20s, I thought about going back to school and getting a BA, and I just didn't think it was necessary. I think it would have put me in debt that I didn't need, because especially these days, you can learn just about anything you're going to learn in a university on the internet, and you'll save you about $200,000. I'm always learning. I'm always seeking out new things. North Carolina. Uh, are you stuck in North Carolina? Are you willing to move somewhere? Android. Apple sucks. Apple thinks the end user is an idiot. I've had Apple phones for people I worked for, and I hated them. I've always had Samsungs on my own. Bill, are you married to North Carolina, or do you have are you open to other places? I'm stuck. Okay. Uh, the only reason I said, well, go on. I don't know if you're on any of the HVAC forums, but if you're interested, go on HVAC Pro forums, all one word, HVAC Pro forums, and I think there's a couple guys from North Carolina on there. Tell them I sent you. Otherwise, I was going to tell you, I think Ted Cook is in South Carolina, and he can definitely put you to work. Probably without any experience too. I think there's a couple guys in North Carolina on that site though. If that site doesn't work, go on HVAC-talk.com. If you've never been on that, I guarantee you that that's a much larger site with many more users, and they'll put you in the right direction. They'll tell you what the best companies are in North Carolina. Trying to think. I'm actually thinking in my head right now. I think I know somebody in North Carolina. It's in the back of my head. I think he's in. I think He's not in Charlotte. I know that. I think he's closer to the coast. I'm trying to think of who he is. I'll try to look it up for you. Comment on today's video I made. Comment and give me your email. If you can't do that, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, put it on Seton Heating AC at gmail.com. All one word. No and in there. Seton Heating AC at gmail.com. And I'll direct you in the right place because I think I know a guy in North Carolina who can help you out. Where at North Carolina are you? I should ask that too. It's a pretty large state. And hopefully you're good from the hurricane. If you're closer to the coast, I'm sure you did better. You know, they had all that flooding closer to the mountains. I know the area real well because I was Greensboro, because I lived in Virginia for a little while. Greensboro, more Piedmont area. Okay, yeah, I'll put some feelers out for you. I mean, obviously, the best thing to do is just put a resume out on Indeed, and keep your mouth shut and your ears open. That's my best advice when it comes to HVAC, because a lot of the guys have a huge ego. That's for sure. Especially if they're still in their late 20s, early 30s, and they got about 10 years in. They think they're God's given gift. I know I did. Where's all your questions, Marcus? Or you can ask me, or give me. I'll ask a question. You give me an answer. And Bill probably doesn't even know what I wrote on that dry erase board back there. Yeah, I'll open up the email and I'll direct you to the right place. You betcha. That's what this is about. I need to get more people joining on these because, especially, this my channel's more geared towards people that are new to the trade. I don't, those other channels, just a bunch of guys stroking their, whats, and it's a dick measuring contest. I don't care about that stuff. I'm trying to give back a little bit because I've been in this trade. My birth. So I started in October. God, what will it be? What's today? What's this year? 2020. So 1990. I started in October 2nd, 1994 is when I went on my first HVAC job. So 3 days after my birthday, or 3 days before my birthday, will be 30 years. in the trade. And probably 5 of them I didn't know a damn thing. But I was a good crawler back then, that's for sure. And I'm feeling it now. It'll keep you in shape, though. Keep you from having that big beer belly. I drink a lot of beer. I don't have a beer gut. And I probably put on. I've been eating good the last. I'm gearing up for the winter. I've put on probably 10 to 15 pounds in the last month. But I kind of do. I almost do that on purpose as we head to the fall. All right, so we got Bill in here. Do we have Marcus? Who's in here? Trying to get my wife to move to a more rural area. I can drive for work when I want that peace of mind. Yeah, you want to live somewhere cheaper. I don't know. I mean, I assume the cities probably in North Carolina are pretty expensive. I mean, anywhere is anymore. You don't want to know what we pay for a mortgage here. Let's put it this way. I pay for a used car every month. A nice used car. But it motivates me to work harder, right? And sell more work and make more money. Yeah, I mean, you're from New York City. I mean, New York's a big state. I know I had family. My mom and my little sister and brother lived in Western New York for a long time. So it's a tale. It's a tale of two states. If you're near New York City, it's cramped and expensive, but there's more affordable areas. Just like any state, unless you live in one of those tiny states where it's all urban. New England, Connecticut, Delaware. Even they have nice country out there if you seek it out. Sure, it's still expensive. Where I'm at, it's expensive everywhere unless you want to live 200 miles from civilization. And you can't do that as a contractor. We live in a nice place. We got a couple acres up here on the side of the hill. Nice property. It's got room for expansion. It's got lots of potential. And takes about 3 minutes to get to the highway. So I can get anywhere I need to go real quick, which is nice. That's really ideal. Sorry, my dogs are barking over there. That's really ideal, is to find a place that gives you kind of a taste of the country, but keeps you close enough to the city where your money is. And that's what we have here. I'm close enough. I'm close to the major thoroughfare. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna go shut this door because my dogs are barking like crazy. We got one dog that's really, really stupid. She barks at everything and eats everything. So I don't know if that messed the lighting up or whatever. I like that door open, but oh, I'm gonna open it back up probably when they go back inside. I haven't heard from anybody else but Bill for a while. Where's everybody else at? I told you I'm probably gonna do. I'll do till about 7:30 probably. So I'll wait to see if anybody else comes on. I know I got lots of guys that know I do these. So let's see. Let's see who else comes on here. It's a lot of fun. Let's have some fun. Let's talk whatever you guys want to talk about. We can talk about HVAC, sports, having trouble with your girl, whatever you want. I mean, I've had my troubles. Believe you me. And not just with my current one. That was a joke, by the way. Too old. I'm getting too old for that. So come on, let's get some questions going, guys. Let's go. Ready to answer. I don't know if the chat slow rolls. I don't know how it works. It seems like I get questions really late, and people get fed up and they leave. So I don't know. Are you hearing this right away? Okay, we got 5 people here. Let's get some questions going, guys. Relationships, sports, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm here for it. That's what this is about. I might have a good answer. I might have a bad answer. I might have no answer. Refresh that or something and see what happens here. Excuse me. Where's Ted Cook when you need him? Smash that thumbs up too, guys. Come on. We've had multiple people in and out, and I only have 2 thumbs up on there. Here, I'll type something. Maybe is my speaker on? Okay. I don't know if people get on and get shy, or if they get on to. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of watching this if you're not going to interact? I don't get it. I wouldn't get on somebody's live stream unless I was going to type something. Keeps things moving. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's talk. I got another 32 minutes here. Let's do it. Why don't you why don't you like Apple? Well, like I said, I think Apple is a product that's geared to make people, they think that people are stupid. How many times you open up your Apple phone, it's giving you some stupid alert saying this or that. It's nonsense. I don't like Apple, and they're trying to be a monopoly. I don't like that. Samsung doesn't try to do that. I don't get stupid pop-ups with Apple. I don't get stupid little messages telling me that I don't know what I'm doing with my phone. None of that with the Samsung. Apple thinks the end user is stupid, and that's how they treat you. Kind of like the government, right? Look at the film industry and the TV industry. Every time they make a movie or a TV show, what inevitably what piece of equipment do they open up, computer wise or cell phone? It's always an Apple, right? Always an Apple. Don't tell me there's not a bunch of control there. I don't want to be controlled. Exactly. Apple products suck. Big time. I can't stress it enough. I think I told you guys my 2 cents on Apple. What I think of them as a company and how they are linked to uh, mainstream media. Anything that's linked to mainstream media, I'm not in. I'm not into, and you shouldn't be either. What do I think about the new Tesla Cybertruck? I mean, I like the change of heart that Elon Musk has had in the last couple of years. I like what he's done with Twitter. Although I've never been on Twitter once in my whole life. I know they call it X or something now. Never been on there. I have no idea. I know he's kept it from being censored, and that's what I like. Uh, what Android? I have I think it's the S22 Ultra. It's this. I think they got a S20. It doesn't matter. I don't care about that stuff. I just get a new phone when the one I have quits working well. Maybe when I've watched too much porn on it or something, and it starts slowing down. I don't know. You guys want real talk? That's real talk. When they start giving me shit, I go get a new one. I don't care about having the latest. Those people that go a night before when a new phone's coming out, like the new Apple phone or whatever, and they sit out in the parking lot, then that's a pathetic way to live. Get a life. All that Black Friday crap to save 30 bucks on a television or whatever it may be. I don't like any of that stuff. I'm kind of like my dad, so my think about switching. Yeah, you should switch back to an Android. I'm kind of like my dad, where my stepmom told him one time. She goes, if you wouldn't have met me, you'd probably be living in a cardboard box, and you'd probably enjoy it. Guys are simple for the most part, except for this new generation. They spend more time in the mirror doing their makeup longer than the women do. I don't need much. I only have stuff because I have a family now. So yeah, Marcus, you should switch back to an Android. You'd be a lot happier. Of course it slows down. They do that on purpose. They want you to buy the new one. They're slowing it down. It's called planned obsolescence, just like all the new appliances. You notice how when you buy like a new TV on Amazon, they they tell you, they have to tell you, oh, well, I'm sorry, but this is last year's model. Who gives a crap? The same TV because it's not the newest and greatest TV. That's ridiculous that they do that crap. Why is that showing that? I want to get that. Okay, now I can see the entire sentence. Before I met my wife, this is Bill. I had pews lying around everywhere and no decorations. Well, yeah. I mean, you've seen that meme where the guy's happy as a clam because he's sitting on a milk crate. His TV's sitting on the cardboard box it came in, but he's got beer in the fridge, right? So he's happy. Trust me, I can live like that easily. if I was by myself, no problem. Order a pizza in the evening to eat, and then I'm good to go for the rest of the day. I'm not joking either. Ask my wife. She's on here. She knows how simple I can live. Oh, a second, guys. Speaking of coffee, I got to pour a little more coffee in my coffee cup. I don't mind showing it to you guys. I don't care. I can drink out of the beer. I just like drinking out of the cup when I'm on these. I don't even. You gotta type better, honey. I don't know what that is. I don't even wear waketh. I think she said I don't even wear makeup. What she was trying to say there. Well, yeah, she doesn't need to. I don't wear makeup either. I don't need to. That lighting's really making my goatee look really gray, though. I'm not that old, guys. Can't see my F A2L sign very well either. I'm surprised nobody's commented on that. I'm assuming she meant I don't even wear makeup, not waketh. Do you have hobbies like fixing cars or something mechanical? Uh, I know you meant that, honey. Bill. So yeah, I have lots of hobbies, but we have a 4-year-old, so we can't deal with do as much as I would like. Um, but I like to play golf. I don't do as much as I used to. Right now it's all about making her happy and making sure that her upbringing's really fun. And between running the business and her, there's not a lot of time to do many hobbies. Uh, but in the past, uh, in the past, I've built a couple cars for my dad. We love going to the drag races. We do that twice a year. We go to Las Vegas, and we grew up over here in the at the half a mile from the drag strip. So yeah, I got lots of things I like to do. Lots of I'm huge into sports. I follow it all. I follow football, baseball, basketball, golf. I can sit down on a Sunday and watch golf for 4 hours, and people think I'm crazy for it, but I can because I enjoy the competitiveness of it. Yeah, I mean kids are awesome. I also have a 22-year-old. She'll be 23 in December. I don't get to see her much though, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, kids are great, and it's all about balance. But when they're young, it's all about them. No, A2L. Look it up. Look up A2L refrigerant. I like fixing up old pickup trucks. Those old Ford Rangers are awesome off roaders. Nice to stroll around town. Yeah, hey, whatever floats your boat. I've had a couple of old VW bugs that I turned into Baja bugs. They were fun. They're really fun in the summertime, but you're not driving them most of the year because you can't, not comfortably anyway. I got the means to do that, and I got the skills to build that stuff, but I don't have the not really set up for that. It would take too much time away from my business and what I need to do to keep money coming in. Are you and I don't know what Rangers you're talking about there. Are you talking about the old V6s? And when you say old, old might be different to you than it is to me. I think old, I think at least early 70s. Maybe the little kid in me is fine, but I would like die for one of those big barns turned into a shop, a barn, yeah, like a barn dominium. That just takes money, time, effort, everything else. So, no, honey, you can't be on here. Okay, be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be in a minute, okay? That was my little one. She wanted me to give her a hug, so I had to step off for a second. 86 to 2000. Yeah, see, that's not old. That's a new car. I drive a 2006 Chevy truck right now as my work truck. Yes, it is. 86 to 2000. I graduated high school in 1995. I'm the class of 1995 in the flesh. Surprised I haven't keeled over yet, right? If somebody older gets on here, they're gonna laugh at me. It's all relative. I think as long as you maintain a work ethic, it doesn't matter what your age is. I just think the percentage of people with a good work ethic is a lot lower than it used to be. I'm not gonna be the guy that says get off my lawn, but there's a reason why I work by myself, and I'll leave it at that. I used to get really grumpy about it. Now I just accept it. Why do you think it isn't society, it's the politicians, okay? Votes count, but I think that the problem is that see, I don't want to get into politics, and it's going to get into politics. And that's not what I want to be about. So let's not go there, because that's going to lead me down a political road, and that I don't want to go down. But I think you would know where I'm going with that. So what a lot of younger people don't understand is we already lived your life, right? And don't ever, ever, ever think that you know more than that person who's older than you. Now, there's the rare occurrence where they lived a stupid life where they didn't learn during their life, and they're that rare stupid person that just got old. But it's kind of like here's an analogy for you. You go to a bar, right, and it's got a pool table, and you're a cocky kid that comes in there in mid 20s or whatever your age is, and you see that old guy shooting pool, and you're like, oh, look at that guy, he's old and brittle, I'm going to kick his ass. uh, he was doing what you did 40 years ago. He's going to kick your ass. So think about that when it comes to knowledge too. He's going to kick your ass in knowledge too. So don't ever, ever, ever disrespect the elders, because they lived your life and then some. So don't ever blame older people for the way your life is, because they lived it, and they can't be responsible for what the majority did, right? Like I'm not a pro. I want the it's kind of like The Departed, where he says, I don't want the environment. I don't want to be a product of the environment. I want the environment to be a product of me. So it all starts with one person. So yeah, well, that's their problem if that's the way they think and feel. We can't control what the masses do, and they're brainwashed by the mainstream media and teachers, and a lot of their parents have gone completely cuckoo, to put it in layman's terms. Got to think for yourself. If you think for yourself, then you don't have to worry about any of that crap. It gets me in trouble a lot because I don't think the way a lot of people do. It gets me in a lot of trouble. I'm my own person, right? I hate when people say, God, we are really stupid." Don't lump me into we, okay? Don't lump me into we. Is there anything I should be studying or focused on starting? Uh, Number one, get really good at electrical theory. Get really, really good. Know electrical inside and out. If you know electrical inside and out, you got a leg up on everybody else. Electrical. Start there. Know how to read ladder diagrams, all your wiring diagrams. Know how a relay works. Know how a transformer works. Know how everything in electrical works, and you're gonna be a step ahead of everybody before you go in. The other stuff will come. It depends what you want to do with it too. If you start in like a trade school or something, and like a 4-year trade school, you go to work for somebody, and they want to put you into the school, they're going to teach you the basics, and you're not going to learn as nearly as much as you will out in the field. So take it upon yourself to learn more. You can learn 10 times more on your own than you're ever going to learn in a class. All the information's there. You guys got it easy now. When I was starting out, we didn't have the access to all the information. We had Encyclopedia Britannica uh, books in our living room. That's how I learned about geography and everything else. I couldn't just do a click on my phone. You have a supercomputer in your hand, man. I'm sure you have a laptop computer, right? You have a tablet or something. You can open that up, and you can find out thousand shoot not a thousand more than 1,000 things I was ever able to access when I was your age. Guys, you got really easy. What you have in the palm of your hand right now used to be a room the size of this garage. I mean, it was. And we didn't have access to it, only the government did. Now everything that's in this room behind me is on a chip that small. That's pretty awesome for you guys growing up. You got it really easy, and it should make you smarter. But common sense wise and politically, it's making you really dumb, because you're watching the wrong stuff, and you're downloading the wrong information as it pertains to society in general. But to go further, Bill, on that. So yeah, electrical. I mean, depending on what part, HVAC has many different areas of expertise, right? So it's got service work, installation. There's industrial, commercial, residential. There is uh, you know different structured companies where you're going to work for companies that don't want to teach you every part of it because they don't want you to know too much. So you got to really use your brain. I mean, you're old enough, you're 27 now, where you should really, really pay attention, and you got lots of avenues to ask questions and figure out if you're being directed to the wrong place. I was directed 50,000 different wrong places in my career. And I wish I'd have known then what I know now. And I know older guys always say that, but that's the damn truth. When should I know what to specialize in? Money is great, but I want to be home at night. Um, so if you want to be home with family, obviously you want to stay away from the refrigeration, like the grocery stores, restaurants, etc., like the restaurant equipment, walk-in coolers, uh, like your little coolers that cool all the sodas and stuff. Just stay away from grocery stores and restaurants if you want to be home, because you'll get to a point where they're going to be calling you when their stuff's down while you're sitting down for dinner. So the best, commercial installation or residential installation will be more structured. Now, if you do residential, know that you're going to be there's going to be instances where you're going to have an installation where you need to get them heating or cooling, and you're going to have to stay till it's done. And that might be 10 o'clock at night, but that's a rarity. If you got a smart company that you're working for, they're gonna schedule it out to where you can work your 8-hour day, go home, come back the next day, and finish. I The only reason that I've had late days in residential is because I wanted to get it done and wanted to get paid. But you know, you can always come back. There's always tomorrow. So, but if you stay away from the refrigeration stuff, you're not gonna have to work those weird hours. Um, trying to get a cooler back up or something, or a freezer back up. So a company doesn't lose thousands of dollars of product. If you get into that, then you're going to get screwed as far as family time. Thanks for all the questions, by the way. You're asking the most questions. That's what I'd love it if there was just more people just doing random questions here and there. I'm waiting too long in between questions. I'm getting bored. So I'm probably gonna end this probably in about 7 minutes, guys. Whoever's out here. If you want to ask more questions, I'll stay on longer. No, thank you for subbing. That's awesome. And I appreciate all the questions too. A lot of it seems like I'm bickering on a lot of them, and I kind of get to that point because Well, it's a lot of it's a response to some of the comments and the things that guys say that you don't necessarily see. And then you don't, so there's some other channels, HVAC channels, where they want to show what the customers are doing to them. There's a couple, I won't mention names, where they get really nasty with the general public, and that doesn't make you look good. Yeah, it's good for YouTube. Okay, he's making some money off of it, and he's making money because it's entertaining, but it's not good for business. There's one where he's showing a customer's boobs on his cell phone. That's really stupid, and I'll never do anything like that. What I really want to do with my channel is just get enough people watching, and just general. Sometimes I can't get content, but I'm still trying to. If it's just me talking, like while I'm driving around, it's all information that I've gathered over 30 years in this trade and 47 years of my life, and I want to give that to other people, whether it be you know lifestyle advice or HVAC advice, contracting advice, whatever it may be. So that's what it's about. And I don't ever want it to be a channel where guys are fighting with each other and stuff, which those guys all do. Those HVAC channels, they're fighting with each other. You know, trying to call them out on their personal life, something they did 30 years ago, whatever it is. That's bullshit. Don't do that stuff. Just because it takes a lot of work for a human being to put themselves out there on the internet and talk to people, because a lot of people can't do it and they don't understand what it takes. Trust me, I'm an introvert. I don't like this at all, but I'm doing it because I want to give back to this community and do the right thing and help out. So this bickering back and forth stuff and this fighting amongst people is so dumb. That's what the government wants everybody to be like, right? They want everybody to be fighting each other. It's just stupid. It's really stupid. Are you fighting with your neighbor next door? No. But gosh, if you guys are behind the computer and you can only see each other on a computer screen, somebody's going to make you fight each other. It's like texting somebody on the phone. I don't fight anybody in person. It's always on a text, right? You know what I'm talking about too. All right, guys, got a few minutes here, so I'll take a couple more questions. Whoever wants to ask some questions. And we're probably gonna finish this up. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna watch the Oregon Ducks tonight. That's my team. I don't know why they do it at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Got about probably a minute and a half. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the next live stream, and I'll have some sort of video tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow, but I'll do something. Maybe tell me what you want to see. Put it in the comments of today's video or something. I'll do whatever you want to learn if I haven't done it in one of my videos. So happy to do it, and that's what it's about. I don't care about I don't care this channel. I don't care if I make money off of it or whatever. I just want to help out in HVAC and help out guys like you, Bill, who are trying to get into it. So let me know what you want to see on it. Comment on today's video that I put out, and I'll make a video about it. That's what I will do for you. So anyway, in closing, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, I'll see you on the next live stream too, which I'm gonna try to do 1 or 2 a week. I know that's probably more than most guys do, but I think it's fun. And maybe we can get more people on here and get kind of a following going. It's hard to get people together because, well, what's happening is I can do the premiere thing on it, but some reason I can't click on when it comes on. So then I have to close that and then open up this. So it's hard for people to see. And I know YouTube's been shadow banning me too. So, and I don't know why. I think I did too many shorts or something. So they've been shadow banning me, and not everybody is getting my content. I think they're just not promoting it. So whatever. If that's what they want to do, they can do that. I'll try to get past beat the algorithm somehow and just keep doing content, do live streams, and keep putting out videos, and hopefully that works. And I'll try to cut out doing like the spammed shorts, which I haven't done in a couple nights. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in a video tomorrow and on the next live stream.